center. Game plan sick, target under the weather. You know what we doing? I need that all expense paid inclusive. I'm the plug, so I'm plugged into it. About money like with Jewish white Christmas. I'm Scrooge, bitch. My mood is on cruise ship. If you ain't tuned in, you ain't vibing with my moon man. I move shit like Kerry. I'm the cold truth, Fletcher Reed, Jim Carrey. Everything movie, that mean the price varies. Need that designer cream shit and all Ben and Jerry's. Cream get the money like 36 chambers. Baskin Robbins shit, 31 flavors. Keep it moving.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Everything on me. Yeah, tell him Bogart Scott free. Lottie-dottie. Like to potty. Fuck with blow shoot, trolling pop molly. Heard I carry weight, move packs like a dolly. And I stay fuming, clock me doing Godspeed. Business booming, back-to-back trips moving multiple units. Got mules, got universal soldiers, getting money for sure. Yeah, we ain't shrugging shoulders. You think I'm lucky getting over, made it far cause I'm sharp, fuck a 4-leaf clover. On my 89, minus the flat top. Getting packs off, smoking on the cash crop. Money talk, if you're broke then you can't talk. Play a never ending ball game, Sandlot.
I can make things move. I can make things move. I can make things move.
Getting money when I land there. Smoking all loud so I can't hear. And if your boys bring the noise, all y'all pussies getting scraped pap smear. Codeine got me leaning, tap pizza. Put your boy on point, pyramid of Giza. I'ma rock like this till I'm an old geezer. No pizza parlor, but we deliver pizzas. Ask Uncle Sam, I'm taxing. Look, ma, no hands, telepathic. I can make things move, I'm carefully calculated when I make these moves. I run shit, don't let me get loose. I'm all about my decks, trying not to get goosed. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the top.
What's happening? Hey, I guess we could get right to it because they have definitely tuned in to another live last February edition of Waiver Your Game. Well, I guess this is the second to the last February edition, right?
I think Saturday is the first.
Yeah, this is the last one.
Well, next week is the first one of March, I think.
Oh, Friday is the first?
28 days in February.
Saturday. And then when we come back Tuesday, I want to say that's the 2nd or the 3rd of March. Tuesday will be the first show of March.
Cool. I would say I'm glad I'm not born on leap year. I knew someone back in the days, but I ain't seen him since we were like in our 20s.
Yeah, I got a cousin that was born on the 29th and my mama's birthday on the 28th.
Oh, word.
Oh, everything. Whole world.
Oh, yeah, that's mama's birthday this week.
My son's birthday's on the 26th. 2 days.
Cool.
Happy birthday, Big Peacock.
Hey, what is he, 14 now?
He'll be 13.
13.
Damn, motherfucker. That shit crazy. Are you forgetting how long I've known Peacock now? Because I remember when West was little young West. You know what I
For
mean?
sure. It's been hella years already. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I forget what it was. He jumped in there. He said something to you. We were on the stream. I'm like, who was that? Because we couldn't see him. I was like, oh God. I was like, yeah, that's him. Just like, oh, his voice all deep now.
Yeah, his voice sounds exactly like me now. It's crazy.
So what is it? What are they? Pisces at the end of February?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes from Aquarius.
Aquarius to
We are
Pisces.
now entered into the Pisces.
And that's the water sign, the fish sign.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And like in eras of history, like for example, we're in the age of Aquarius right now. I think that was since 2012. And before that, we were in the age of we were going the other. We were in the age of Pisces. So when you go into like ancient cultures and shit, they'll have representations of these things. Like for example, you go further back, and we're in the age of Taurus. You know what I'm saying? During like the Egyptian shit, they had things of bulls everywhere. You know what I mean? Like they really. For example, we're living in the age of Aquarius right now. It's the age of awakening and enlightenment. And I swear to God, by 2012, I was smoking like 5-MeO DMT, and I swear I was awakened. I'll tell you, 5-MeO DMT, man.
Yeah, the Pisces.
That shit for like 4 years in my life.
It says Pisces is the fish.
Yes, and they go in both ways, right? In the signs, and they every Pisces I've known personally is a money getting motherfucker, bro. Because that's one of their qualities. Like they get to the bag. Yeah, that's like.
Aquarius is the water bearer, but the element is air, which is weird.
You're not a fire. Oh, okay. That's right. I'm Sagittarius. I'm a fire sign, but Aries, they're our best friends.
Yeah, also a fire sign.
Yeah.
Half man, half beast.
In order to have liquid contained, you have to have some sort of air to keep it like intact, like that's why we get bubbles.
Fire could turn that water to motherfucking vapors.
Yeah, they carry
Minnesota
it.
again said Diamond Joe got an hour left on the clock, y'all.
It's
Minnesota Den.
I ain't gonna lie.
We can take the best quarterback off the board or whatever,
He's always he is notorious for holding up his first round because it's 8
That's
hours.
his selling point. He wants to be able to go, yo, look at this quarterback's gonna be worth how many first rounders?
And think about this, like him and Song. Song is a very active manager. They were literally going back basically the whole 6 hours he was on the clock yesterday until his clock froze. And then Diamond Joe was already pot committed to, I'm just going to wait this down to the morning.
Oh, he's already made his decision. He's just, it is February. This is way too early for a conventional Diamond Joe draft for sure.
Yeah, he kept saying that to me yesterday. You got me in the draft in February again. Like,
hey, so what y'all using the kickers as the draft picks?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know it. The next year's 2027, so whew.
Oh yeah. Watch, pull up. You can share the screen, right, kiddo?
Yeah. Let me. I probably pull everything.
Hey, top of the morning to King D. Top of the morning,
What up, King?
Man.
Top of the morning, everyone in the chat.
Top of the morning to Neil,
King D's
man.
patiently waiting. Super patient. Shout out to King D. He's next on the clock. So he's just waiting. You know what I mean? At least we know we won't have to wait more longer than an hour.
Top of the morning, Derek.
What's up, Derek?
King D said, I've been waiting for my turn for the last 15 hours.
Listen, my version's better. You say it a whole day. I've been waiting for a whole day. That's what you say. Yeah, it was.
And he's still gonna take his time making the pick, or that's how I am. I know I'll consider a pick, and then I'll be heavy on it. I'll be like, okay, this is the move I'm gonna do, and I'll just sit there for 5 minutes just thinking about it, just because it's hard. just to pull the trigger
I got a
sometimes.
question about the scoring. Is the scoring regular IDP scoring, or is it like the West Side 14 IDP
No,
scoring?
it's steroided up like regular.
Oh hell
I,
yeah!
I know Mayberry told me on the phone last night. He goes, God damn, I was going back and forth for like 2 hours thinking what to do. He goes, I had Bogey after me and things. What is he gonna do? I go, just worry about your own pick. Don't worry about Bogey.
Here's the thing. He was asking me, he was like, I just don't want to make the wrong move. This is my first time doing this. And then so I just told him, I told him straight up, like, well, you know, it's about position scarcity and longevity, if you ask me. So it's like, I usually base my decisions around that. Like, okay, who has longer shelf lives? Receivers. And what's the scarcity on receivers? I only think there's so many elite, and I'm trying to have more than one of them. So that's usually my approach there early on. Unless I get a shot at the Stallion, and because that's one of my rules. If the Stallion's there, slam dunk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I purposely position myself away where I'm like close enough that a miracle could happen that Stallion falls to me, or just where I'm at because I'm close enough to get into that fucking range of the elite receivers I'm trying to target. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Emil said, "Rest in peace to Rondell, man."
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
address
man. Rest
that.
in
Yeah.
peace to Rondell Moore.
Yeah,
Man.
it's
That's
sad, man.
unfortunate,
We lost 3 players in a year and a half. Kyron Lacey, the guy from the Cowboys, and Rondell Moore, all from mental health issues, man.
Yeah, that shit
Get
crazy,
this
dog.
thing out of here. What is that? Nah, boo. There we go.
Josh Allen, Drake May, Bijan Gibbs, Puka, Chase, JSN, Neighbors, St. Brown on a trade, Jefferson, Lamb. Oh, so we only got 2 quarterbacks off the block.
Yeah, and then we got the 2 running backs went. And you know what's crazy is like the first 4 are new guys that have never been in this format, but you know they play fantasy a lot. Like Hinox, the 1 overall. That's my boy since like childhood and shit. And we've been trying to drag his ass into the dynasty formats for years. So he finally joined the dark side. And he told me he almost took Bijan 101. But
I wouldn't have been mad at him.
He asked me, he's like, so give me some really sound advice. Like, just what is something not to do right here at the 101? I said, you better not get a running back. And then it's like, you know, it's like the next day, which was yesterday morning, and he made his pick, Josh Allen, and he goes, I swear to God, I was going to take Bijan, but I just kept thinking about what you said. Like, it wouldn't have been a bad pick.
If he would have took Bijan at the 101, then I would have been trying to go for win now mode. All the people that were younger players, then I would have been trying to capitalize on the somewhat of older or established vets to try and win now. Because you're going to get a lot of players, well, you'll get a few players or league mates that's going to not be shying away from the older players. And them is the ones that's looking to win in the first year.
That's a fact. And it's about finding a nice balance, too, of the value that we should automatically get from these vets because they should fall. Like, you know what I mean? Like this, unless someone makes I mean, I'm not going to say a name, but there was a guy, he took Tyreek in the 3rd round because he, you know, then when everyone got on him, he goes, this is dynasty. And then I sent him a screen. That guy's not in our leagues anymore. Unfortunately, he removed himself at one point. But anyways, I sent him a screenshot of our conversation. It was like, hey, you want to join a dynasty league? Yeah, I've never joined a dynasty before. And it's like, you know, I think he felt insecure or embarrassed when people start getting on. Like, why do you get Tyreek in the 3rd round? It happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. And we got the 14-team dynasty startup with rookie picks. So we've got all these kickers representing all of the rookie round drafts, right? So pretty fun when you when you get to add all this into the equation: the IDP, the Superflex, the drafting the kickers to determine draft order in a rookie draft, or not actual order. I'm sorry, actual picks. Yeah. You don't have to have a pick in the rookie draft. That's the neat thing. You can be like, okay, well, I'm gonna let these kickers fly off the board and get value in the veterans. So
I bet you we see the first kicker come off within the next 7 picks.
there's a lot of hype on those 2027 players, so I wouldn't be surprised.
No, this you
For the
get
26
the
class, though,
2027 picks after the draft is completed.
Like,
I'm
look,
talking
the
about
hype. Hey, look at this.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad.
Look at
2026.
the hype is so real. I sold my 27 first already in this draft.
Yeah, mother. Trust me, I've been seeing motherfuckers buying and collecting them motherfuckers ever since last season, dog.
Yeah.
100%.
What was his name? Son, AJ. He was on that hype. Like, I remember I get a trade offer, right, in the Brotherhood. It was like, because I've been trying to get Jared Verse off of him, and this is in the offseason, right? And then so he goes, hey, you want Jared Verse? I sent you an offer. It was Jared Verse and Ricky, and he wanted my 27 first. And I was like, this is last year. This is in 2025. So I'm like, yeah, I'm doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it didn't work out that great for me.
Hey, Bogey is the Les Snead of the GWN.
Come on.
Those picks.
Fuck those picks. I'm
Come on
Operation
now.
Stackola.
Hey, FTP, fuck those picks. That's a GWN saying now, man.
Yeah, babe.
Facts, y'all.
Okay, will and deal.
We need a
Yeah.
T-shirt that's with Bogey on it and it says FTP.
Come on now.
We need if you ain't trading, you ain't trying shirts.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I like that one a lot.
That
You
one
ain't
sounds
trading, you ain't trying. Yeah, man. But yeah, it's been definitely the receivers went on quite the run there. And I feel like if Diamond Joe, he's usually an early receiver guy. And like, I think he's might not go receiver here because if
Tell us what your
I don't
trade
think he feels
compensation
like
was to
he's
get
gonna,
back into the first round, big bro.
right.
Tell us what the compensation was to get back into the first round.
So I told J Love, I said, hey, I'll give you 27 first. I know he likes that class size. I'll give you 27 first for this pick. And he's like, I'll send you something. And he wanted my second and then a 4 swap. And I was like, yeah, we're doing that. Bloop. You know what I mean?
So you gave up the 27 first, a second, and a fourth?
No, we swapped 4s.
Oh, you swapped fours. So you just
So
gave up.
So I basically, as far as rounds that I gave up, is my future first and the second. So I went. Yeah, and like, look, I took Puka, right? But I had a choice between JSN, Puka, and Chase, and I just took Puka because I only have 1 share prior to that in Dynasty. Like that was like what dictated my choice there. And then I got mad at myself because when I didn't think I was going to trade in. That happened. I ended up with St. Brown, but I'm like, man, I could have had Chase and then went for the stack. You know what I mean?
Oh, I ain't mad at you.
I know, but I wasn't thinking there because I was just like, ooh, I had 3 shares of Chase in Dynasty, or 2 shares of Chase in Dynasty, 3 of JSN, and I'm like, I only have 1 of Pook. So
How long did it take for y'all to dance to get that deal completed? Was it a long time?
Okay, look at this. It went like this. I text him, I'll give you a future 27 first for this pick. He texted me right back, I'm gonna send you something. He sent me it. Bloop. It was like that.
Oh wow.
He was probably on the clock for like 5 minutes.
Cool.
Because he put it right on the block, and I was just like, fuck it. I got impatient. 4 minutes later, I was like, what you want for this? You know what I mean? Like,
That's right.
yeah, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then, I have to wait 26 picks until I'm back on. And like, I feel like whatever Diamond Joe does here, it could create, one runner or the other, right? Like if he takes QB here, I feel like at minimum, everyone starts taking or considering their first QB. Because I didn't go in here like, all right, I'm getting the QB early, unless I had a shot at like the Stallion. And even when
fact, you know what's so fucked up about the QB run is about the 26 class. As of right now, we only got 1 projected bona fide starter that's going to start right out the rip. So you can't bank on a Cam Ward, a Jackson Dart, even though he sat down for a couple weeks and then got his start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
and
kind of
there's a plethora of teams. The plethora of teams that that they're going to be involved in the carousel, like Tua, Kyler Murray, all those, you know what I mean? Who else? Whoever ends up with the Jets, you know what I mean? Like there's some spots here, who's going to end up with the Vikings, because I don't think this JJ for real, you know what I mean? Like the Falcons, Like I was even thinking, man, what if Tua ended up with the Falcons? Like, all right, fuck it, we get another left-handed guy.
Yeah, if you're waiting on quarterbacks that late, I think you're in the win now mode because you're picking up a lot of positional players, 100%. You know what I mean?
Then there's still a fuck ton. Like the only 2 have been taken, so I'm just like, come on, y'all, let's just keep playing chicken. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what's gonna happen, though.
Yeah, you never know. But I knew the way I'm wired, because I'm a crazy person. I kind of do the same thing over and over and over again. But like, I'm like, okay, if I sit and wait, I gotta hope one of them receivers I like falls back to me so I could double up at that position right out the gate. And I felt like, oh, it's going. As soon as I took Puka, then went boom, 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 boom. All receivers like, oh, I got to get back in here. You know what I mean? And it was no sweat to get in there. I mean, it definitely cost me 27. So now that puts me in a position where, and you guys have seen me operate in this way almost in every single draft we ever do. It's like, that means I have to make sure I draft that team to the best of my ability that can at least last without picks next year. You know what I mean? Like I can't go get all old dudes that are going to retire this year or something. You know what I mean? Like it kind of puts you in that mindset. Like, all right, yeah, you're already in the hole for next year now. So I'll dry my tears with St. Brown.
Yeah, really ain't no surprise that's jumping out within the first, 10 picks, 12 picks? 12 picks?
Yeah, that's usually
11 picks, excuse me, first 11.
Or like I'll try, or like one of my other moves is like I'll try to buy a second round with my future first, but only giving up that. You know what I mean? So it's like gaining an extra player. Like I usually try to do shit like that, but I was like, but when you're buying the first, it's like dude, they always want. I'm the same way too. If I'm gonna sell my first, I usually try. Like when I had my pick on the block, shout out to Phil Owen. He was like, "How much does it cost?" I said, "The 2, 3, and the 4, and I'll give you a 1 and a 5." And he's like, "It's too expensive." I'm like, because for example, what if that person? I don't know what that person's gonna go in there and trade. I mean, and draft after they get the trade pick or a trade done, right? But it's like I gotta make it expensive. Like, hey, that's the rights to get XYZ players here that are on the board. I gotta sell it like I'm selling XYZ player on the board. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So I'm like 2, 3, and 4, and I'll give you a 5 back. That's not too bad though. I've done that. I've done that several times in my history. And I always loved how those teams turned out. You know what I mean? Like, to get chunky in those first couple rounds, you know what I mean? That's definitely ideal. Also, being patient is never a bad thing either, because that's like Kidda never moves willy-nilly up and down the board, and he always just drafts a solid team and then just beats me with Puka in the semis. Just beat me in the semis. Why don't you? To go on and win it all.
You won some too. It's
yeah, some.
It's a battle of.
That's why I got Puka this one now. How about that?
Well, we had that discussion on okay, where are we going, Puka or Chase? And
yeah,
you can't be mad at any of them.
And
I love Chase and Burrow. It was
so
a perfect situation for you to be in. We both said that maybe these 4 first timers, they're
going running back or quarterback. That's what I said. Because I said they might treat it like
because
how
the smart people. Yeah, they're gonna study and they realize that position advantage is a thing. So, it's just in the first round that wide receiver to me is I gotta get one of them in the first. And I got Jefferson. So I'm very happy at 10 getting Jefferson. It was between him and CeeDee Lamb. I had, and if you asked me before the draft had started, being at position 10, if I could have a choice of those two, I wouldn't have been able to tell you.
I was like, I don't know.
I had to think about that one pretty.
I trust a Mac Jones or Kirk Cousins is throwing at
you know what I did?
Jefferson.
I looked at the injury history and I realized that fucking Jettis is a tank. He had that one 2023 stint, but other than that, that fool plays football. So
Yeah.
um,
Jettis don't. He
6
is
years
fairly durable.
6 years of
Just
more
the
or less
hamstring
not,
year.
not really getting injured too bad. I'll take that.
His hamstring year, he didn't even get put on the IR, but he missed like 6 weeks or something like that. He comes back and balls for us in the playoffs. Shout out to him. I won a championship with him that year.
Yeah, that's what it came down to me for this dynasty. So I like the longevity.
Yeah.
It looks nice on paper.
Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna see JJ throwing him the ball. They're like Kevin O'Connell feels. I feel like he knows this could be his job here. Like,
I mean, shit, they fired the GM not too long ago, bro.
Yeah,
He
was the
scapegoat.
Oh, they fired the GM?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I missed that.
Yeah, and they say one of the reasons why is because he took an extra 2 weeks off when his wife had a kid.
I mean,
there's a lot of reasons to. There's so many fucking.
Yeah, Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold is the main reason. Sam Darnold probably is the pinnacle of that because he is the Super Bowl winning quarterback.
He
1 year later that he's out the door and he won 14 games for them. That's one of the reasons why Brett got canned.
There's a lot of reasons.
Metal detector. The metal detector, right? And you're trying to find the gold, and he's just digging right next to Sam Darnold and Danny Dumbass. He's just like,
come on now.
All right, there was nothing over here. Get rid of him. Sam Darnold is Super Bowl champ. But might I add, not Super Bowl MVP. Just the whole team gets him a Super Bowl. See, Sam Darnold's always getting bailed out, man. Go ahead and look, guys. He put his name on the project. He goes to the club. They don't even know who Sam Darnold is. He tries to walk to the front. Who are you? Oh, I'm Sam Darnold. Oh, you're not on the list. And I'm Sam Darnold. Then he has to tell him, oh, my grandpa is Dick Hammer. And then let him in. Like he still has to depend on the reputation of his dad's legend to get him into places.
I mean, it showed right after the Super Bowl, right? Who was the Super Bowl MVP, y'all?
K-Dub.
Oh, now look at this. So, when the Super Bowl MVP, he gets the Disney World trip, right? So during the commercial, Ken Walker, Sam Darnold, you have won the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next? Hey, that motherfucker
going to see
MVP. Commercial.
He even had Ken Walker bring him into his MVP.
Man, this shit is crazy, dog.
They should have said they're going to see Kidda.
I wasn't sure if they were gonna do something like that because they had a setup ready for I don't know if it was.
They do it every year. They have a little. See, now they don't even need a screen. Before they used to have like a little thing screen real quick, pop it up, you stand in front of it. Yeah, I'm Malcolm Smith, and I'm going to Disneyland. I remember what was that? 12 years ago, that Super Bowl. 13 years ago, whatever, 2013, Seahawks beat the Broncos. They still had that little pop-up screen. You know what I mean? Now they probably just, I remember before Peacock used to be like, yeah, send me the green screen shit. Now he's like, I can just cut it out now. Like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Hey, we got Albert in the building, and we got the Cricket Commission in the building, y'all.
What's up, Albert? Top of the morning to y'all. Shout out to the Crick.
Fellas. And then Emil said, where do y'all think Monty lands? I don't know what to do with him in Dynasty.
I think he ends up with the Texans if they don't go after like a high-end guy. I think if they don't go a high-end guy that takes Woody's job away, I think they retain Woody. They keep Woody with his role and bring in, instead of Nick Chubb, Dave Montgomery now.
Well, the word out there is that Ben Johnson would like to bring him back over to Chicago.
Oh, that dope. I didn't think of that. And Monty Burns comes back to Chicago.
Derek, that shit is funny.
Go ahead and read it, bro.
You just won the Super Bowl. Where are you going? I'm going to the dispensary.
You're right.
Shit.
That's funny.
The Texans are the heavy favorites to land Ken Walker if he leaves, Peacock said.
The Texans? I got to trade my Woody Marks now.
No.
Don't do it to me, Woody. Pause.
Did you ready to take him to the streets, young ears?
Oh,
get
hit that
into it, man.
ripcord.
Time to get into these motherfucking streets.
Good morning, fellas, and happy goddamn day.
Top of the morning, big bro.
Top of the top.
Top of it.
Top of it. Well, I'm gonna. Former Cardinals wide receiver Rondale Moore.
Wait, my bad. We got the other drops.
Oh,
Yeah, which one is this one,
Where
Lee?
we going to first?
well, this one doesn't have a drop because I just want to say, hey, Rondale Moore, rest in peace, my friend.
100%. Rest in peace to Lord,
Rest,
man.
prayers to his family and friends and to everyone. It doesn't hurt to text or call or check on someone. It only takes a minute or a second because you never know what kind of, it could cheer someone up, but it's always good to check on,
Talk that talk, big bro. 100%. Rest in peace to Rondale.
And Rondale's not the only one we lost. Derek's Cowboy in the past year, and then we also lost the Lacey in the past year and a half. So, man, the NFL mornings hit it 3 times in a year and a half. So hopefully, I did watch AJ Brown put out a 9-minute video, and he was talking about mental health, and I thought it was pretty powerful. I thought it was pretty cool yesterday. I saw that on social media. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to
Derek said, rest in peace to Rondale. Prayers up. Check on your people. Emil said, and Peacock said, checking on your friends. Love y'all, man. 100% love y'all, bro.
Love you, Peacock. Love y'all too, man.
Gang in the building.
Man, big gang. Yeah, it's real unfortunate, man, because you know what I'm saying, and I've expressed that I've lost homies to this same type of shit. You know what I mean? And it'll never be easy to talk about, but like it is easy to reach out to somebody if your spider sense is tingling and you feel like they, you know what I mean, that they in the darkness or something. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of times it's disguised very well. You know what I mean? It was for my boy. You know what I mean? He was like happy go lucky as a motherfucker to me. You know what I mean? And then when I found out, it was during all the COVID shit. It was like maybe like a year into COVID. Actually, it was a couple years into the COVID shit, because it was like right when I moved back out here. I caught the news. I had just moved to, like, I couldn't even go to the funeral. It's just like it was just too hectic, like to going back and forth during that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's going through shit, man. You got people. You know what I'm saying? And you might not even know it. You know what I mean? And for those people that you know what I mean, that you might recognize them. You know what I mean? You got to tap in with them. You know what I mean?
All right. Hey, JD, you want to hit me that injury report drop, please? Well, Zach Charbonnet had his ACL surgery on Friday, and it was successful.
So that put him ready for the year, because usually like 9 months. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November.
He may miss it.
Never mind, November. Damn.
He'll miss a couple.
He's going to miss the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
They got to get to the playoffs for him to get back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, as for Tyreek Hill, his health now is uncertainty, but the Chiefs are going to monitor his leg injury and see what does happen about that. So we shall see. They're monitoring, so
After just saying they didn't want anything to do with him.
Exactly, but I just think that's all smoke and mirrors. But we shall.
I think the first one was smoke and mirrors, because I think they would take a busted Tyreek for like a vet minimum. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's crazy. Tyreek's that man, poor guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, as for Cam Ward, his shoulder, he's going to start beginning throwing again in 2 to 3 weeks. So he should be.
Damn, it was on his throwing arm.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, at least he's young. At least he's young,
Now, as for Houston Texans, Tank Dell, is very much ahead of his rehab schedule, so that's a good thing for us fantasy owners.
That's how he feels.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Now, as for Najee Harris, he's fully healthy, entering free agency.
All right. For all my not because I'm like super excited, like, But because I have shares of him that I could probably do something with if he lands somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Najee. Bay Area stands up. He's from Antioch.
Yeah. Now,
He
JD,
from the Yorktown.
JD, would you mind hitting that free NGC frenzy drop? I know we just brought up Tyreek Hill, but the Ravens, the Broncos, and we know the Chiefs are favorite, but the Ravens and the Broncos, but the Chiefs are their favorite for Tyreek Hill, even though the Chiefs denied talks. That came out. Now,
Top of the morning, Bakes.
what's up,
Top
Bix?
of the top,
Homie? As for the Eagles, want to have A.J. Brown return, so they say.
The Schmeagles?
The Schmeagles. Yes, sir.
My precious.
Hey,
Hold on.
Philly Dan gonna get both of y'all on the show tonight.
Hey, look, I called them the Schmeagles.
You and Lee gonna get it tonight, Paul.
Not the Schmeagles. Hey, tell Dennis. Hey, Dennis, if you're watching, I want all smoke. I still remember what you guys did to Brock 3 years ago. Anyways, hold on. Rephrase what they said. They said they want to bring back A.J. Brown.
They would like to. Eagles want to retain AJ and have him return.
See, that's funny. The verbiage there.
Yeah.
Like, did you write that, or is that what they said?
No, that's what they said. They want
because here's the thing. He's still contractually there, isn't he? Till like next year. Like, this is why a trade is the thing that they're talking about doing.
Yeah, they possibly think it's going to be a trade.
Oh, so maybe that's what they're saying is like, nah, we don't want to trade him. We want to possibly retain him. Even that's where the verbiage is weird.
Yeah,
it's like possibly retain him. That means you want to trade him.
Now,
as just trade him to the Niners already, man.
The Seattle Seahawks
make the call, Lee.
The Seattle Seahawks are interested in a Shaheed reunion.
Man, I was thinking yesterday he might go to the Raiders.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because he has Clint, because they got Clint Kubiak over there. You know what I mean? He's just kind of been following Clint around. You know what I mean?
Now, as for Mike Evans,
and they need wide receiver help bad.
Yeah.
And everything.
Like, everything underneath could be Brock, and then you have Rashid on the outside, and then the run game is a factor in both.
Because with that too, though, they still need a true wide receiver one. They have nobody over there. So are they going shopping in free agency to bring one in? I mean,
I think at minimum they end up with Brandon Ayuk. That's how I feel.
BA goes there
because there's like Ayuk, McLaurin, Diggs, Mike Evans. I'm not saying any of these guys are options. I'm just talking about the veterans that are.
Yeah, but see that I like where you're going with that because you're bringing in. Lee said on a couple of shows ago that the plan is for Brett to start right at week 1. So you want, even though you got a damn great tight end, you want a veteran presence as a wide receiver in that room to help little Brett out. You know what I mean?
And like. When you're a new head coach, you always go to the people people and players that have already worked with you. So Brandon Ayuk definitely was with Kubiak with the Niners. You know what I'm saying? That the thing. Why do you think that when Kubiak got to Seattle, they said, "Give me Sam Darnold, trade for Rashee Rice." They started grabbing you know what I mean?
Come on now.
So I feel like he's gonna do that same thing over there. And it could even be a cheaper version, Jennings. It could be fucking Jennings and
that Jennings correlation is damn great because we've always talked about it during the whole season.
He could block.
The fact that Genty was getting touch balls either at the line or behind the line. Now in that scheme, you need a motherfucker like Jennings to go ahead and be a willing motherfucking blocker, and he wants to get paid. And I'm pretty sure they got some motherfucking money over there.
They got the money on.
100%. I like that.
Look at this. Bucket. We tag Jennings. Then we send Mac Jones and the tag Jennings for Max Crosby, and we'll probably throw in like a first or something. Maybe it's a future first though. Let's fucking go.
Well, the Buffalo Bills are heavily.
Actually, we can't even tag Jennings. He's unrestricted.
Yeah, exactly.
And Minnesota Dean said Tyreek going to leash Chargers.
Yeah, I think because of the coaching correlation with Mike McDaniels, that kind of makes him that a fallback option for Tyreek. But also, if Tyreek doesn't end up anywhere, that means Mike McDaniels even was like, he's not a good character guy. You know what I mean? We don't want him here. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, you ain't lying, Derek. You know I had to double it up. Pause.
Yeah. Well, the Bills are heavily linked to Mike Evans, as well as the 49ers and the Patriots are expected to pursue Mike Evans also.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, I don't want Mike Evans, dog.
I don't want him either. He cannot block.
That motherfucker 30
He's big as a
pounds coming
motherfucker
off.
too. He's like 6'5".
Didn't he have two injuries last year? The clavicle and
Yeah.
And the hammy, did he have a hammy as well, or was it
And
just
it was
a
an
clavicle?
ankle. I
The,
think
the
it was-
hammy is what he had for life. The clavicle was last year.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and the Dolphins came out late last night and they plan to keep Waddle and Devon Achane and build around them.
Hey, Waddle, he goes up to A-Chan in the locker room. He's like, look, I know, right? I know, but we're going to get the big bags to stay here. Okay. All right, big bro. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, oh, no, we're stuck here.
And we're still living in South Beach, though. That's another thing.
Exactly.
You get to live in
Just go
South
outside.
Beach.
Look, dry your tears with all that money and look at all the scattered ass.
Come on now. And
Now
great
the-
weather.
Now the New Orleans
Go ahead,
Saints,
take in all the scattered ass.
the Saints came out and said they
Shout
could
out to Miami.
Come on now. The 305, stand up, man. It's always hurricane season, baby.
Hey, they about to they should expect the hurricane himself, Guccini JD and them, huh?
Cold world.
Is that where y'all going?
World.
Now, as for the
Is
Saints,
that the AOB? Is it settled yet?
Cold world.
I like
I'm
it.
on my pit bull height. Cold world.
Dale.
JD, what are you having? The draft down in Miami?
Cold world.
There you go.
Come on.
Now, as for the New Orleans Saints, they could trade or cut Alvin Kamara. But there's also been a little
They could trade
correlation.
or cut. That means if someone wants to give us like a 6 or a 7, right? That's what they're saying.
But
Otherwise, we should cut
I
him.
have seen a few blurbs that Denver is monitoring the Kamara thing quite a bit because they could possibly bring him in.
Wow.
That would be fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think he still got some gas in his tank?
Maybe 1 year.
I think he does. You know why? Because if and when he gets somewhere like Denver, now he's motivated by the potential of winning again. Like
Someone made a pick.
he spent the majority of his career since 2017 and 18. They were and to 20 they were competitors. Since 2020, they haven't been in the playoffs, and he's been in purgatory, wasting his career way over there, basically being the face of that franchise. You know what I mean? So I think he would have, and it would be short-lived. I think it would be a year, but it would be fucking annoying if he brought in the actual Alvin Kamara, because we keep calling, or for me, at least I refer to RJ Harvey as like, little mini Kamara. You know what I mean?
Well, right, and when I logged into my sleeper this morning, and the one share that I have of Dobbins, it says that he's not a priority for Denver in the offseason.
No.
Based on, and now we putting 2 and 2 together with this AK-41 shit. Oh yeah, the right might be on the fucking wall, dog.
And that's the thing too, is like if they go ahead and see, okay, if Alvin Kamara gets cut and he gets to choose, maybe he doesn't go to the Broncos, and then if he ends up with them eventually, I'm okay with it. But if they trade for him, then I'm like, man, that sucks for Harvey this year.
Mhm.
If they pick him up in free agency, because he goes around, can't get no money, they're like, all right, we'll take you for the low. Then I'm all right with that. But if they trade for him, they're spending actual assets to go and get him.
Yeah, I want to say this is the last year of his deal too.
Or he's gonna get cut. That's what the blurb is.
Yeah, because if
saying,
you're
man.
trading for him, you're trading for that contract. And I want to say, I'm gonna pull that shit up right now. Brody is making fucking 11.5 base salary, 3.1 on the signing, and then on a restructure is 4 million. Cap hit is 18.6. Dead cap is 18.2. So they gonna have to trade, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see if someone could take some of that dead cap. Otherwise, he's like, cut me, and he gets 18 million no matter what. You know what I mean?
Cold world, bruh.
Well,
Shout out to Alvin Kamara, bro.
Emil said Kamara to the Chiefs.
let me tell you that.
And that's what I'm saying. If they release him, I feel like he would go there.
I'm going to tell you about
And
the Chiefs.
Emil
right
also said that Kamara still got some gas left, and then Minnesota Den said James Cook is off the board at the 112. Go ahead, Lee.
Now let me tell
And
you.
Joe Burrow.
Now the
Burrow's off the
correlations-
board at 113. Joe Burrow.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Back to
King
back
D's like,
shit.
yes.
Oh,
Mighty Joe.
this might be a
Great pick,
quarterback
King D.
run now.
Great fucking pick.
Yeah.
Now, as for the Chiefs, the correlation right now, the latest is Travis Etienne to the Chiefs. Mahomes has followed on all social media Etienne, and the Chiefs are heavily going to go all in on Etienne, possibly in free agency.
Oh world. So
ETN is
but I
not
thought
on
you
the
said
block.
there's still once they restructure Pat Mahomes, I thought you said they was still
He's already restructured. They freed up.
Yeah,
but
they
I
freed
thought
up
you
like
said that
30
they're still
something
under-
million because of
Yeah,
him.
but I thought you said when they restructure him that they're still over the cap.
They're still minus 11, right? But
Right.
the guy that they got from the 49ers, he's a 20 million cap hit. He's going to be released, so they'll be cap compliant.
Oh, okay.
And then they're going to free up
that's
Chris
coming
Jones.
up in like a week or so.
And they're going to free up Chris Jones and I think Nick Bolton, so they're going to be
No,
fine.
they're gonna restructure Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
And they're it looks like they'll probably tag McDuff so they could trade him because I don't think they just release him. You know what I mean?
No, you
But they're-
can't. He's one of the best corners in the league.
Yeah, and like
can't let that walk
they have
out
a
for
history
nothing.
of not paying their corners too. They did. What was bro that we had?
Fucking
He's
damn,
over there with
number
the Colts
7.
now.
Number 7, right?
Ward?
Travarius Ward.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So they had Travarius Ward didn't pay him. L'Jarius Sneed didn't pay him, and then now here's McDuff. They're not finna pay him neither, bro. Like,
And all those players they drafted.
yeah, exactly.
Les
Sneed, they made. He was a nickel slash corner slash safety that they made a corner. You know what I mean? And then he became a shadowing corner. Like it was like sick. Shout out to L'Jarius Sneed. I went chips with him.
Emil said, hold on, Lee. Emil said, how about ETN going to the Saints?
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I'd rather him because I actually love the Chiefs idea more than I thought I would if Travis Etienne goes there. But I'd rather Chicago if not. Get him to Chicago. Him and Money Gang could be that 1-2 punch over there. I'd rather that than New Orleans. But the reason why I think the Chiefs are being tied to ETN is that would definitely put Jeremiah Love with the Saints in my opinion. Then you know what I mean.
Then it also gives the Chiefs either to trade out of that pick or pick the best player, in which that motherfucking safety might be there. Even though they talking about that safety might be a top 5 pick, they might be able to get that safety. They need help on defense as well too, bro. 100%.
And Steve Spags, we've seen why he's nasty with the safety is important in that system. Like, I mean, they've actually been addressing that part of that position through free agency and trades, going back to their first Super Bowl. They had the first Super Bowl win with Mahomes, I should say. Remember they had the Honey Badger. Then they went and got Justin Reed a couple years ago.
I even like if they get ETN in free agency, then they might be linked to one of the top wide receivers.
Yeah, because let's be honest, Xavier Worthy, he's like one trick pony than a motherfucker, right?
Hollywood is a free agent, so he ain't on the roster. Rashi Rice is dealing with some trouble issues right now.
I heard he might. I was reading some shit that they said they might even still try to pursue charges.
They are. They're like in Texas. They are
of this lawsuit's bringing up hella shit that they might investigate. Like,
he's still under freaking probation. That's another thing too.
I've seen pictures of the bride. So the bride, the bride allegedly got pictures of herself, all bruised up on social media. 100%.
You know what's fucked up about that too? Though, it's like, okay, it's a timeline. Like, then he has to prove he was not there somehow, some way.
Right. Yeah, this shit crazy with him. So yeah, I like that. If they go get ETN, bruh, either they take the best player available or they go help their motherfucking wide receiver core 100%. Because I've even seen Mekhi Lemon being into top 10.
I have too.
To the Saints.
Now As for the Miami Dolphins, are going to make a strong push for Packers linebacker Quay Walker.
Who's this?
The Miami Dolphins.
So
Yeah, that's one of Halfley's boys. Yeah, that was Halfley's boy.
Because they've been rotating at last couple of years through free agency the guy next to Jordan Brooks. You know what I mean? So last year it was bro was killing it too. Dodson, my man Tyrell Dodson. The year before that, it was my man Jerome Baker. You know what I mean? Like they were just rotating that other guy. So that would be solid, bro.
Yeah.
Quay Walker and Jordan Brooks is nasty as a duo.
Yeah. Now JD knows
defense stays on the field.
JD knows I've been pushing this for a month now. Pause on my show. God damn it, it's fucking true. Amen. Bradley fucking Bozeman fucking retard. Let's go.
He wanted bro off his team bad.
I wanted that motherfucker gone a long time ago.
Hey, Bake said Spytech said 2 hours ago in the press conference that Crosby isn't going anywhere, that they had good talks and he's staying.
No.
Minnesota Dean said, I've been hearing rumors in Minnesota that we may try and trade up to get J Love in this draft.
Ooh, that's going to be a hefty price.
They go get Love, though, bro. That'd be nasty for them.
So Minnesota might do that?
Yeah, but I think they had like 7 or 15. So they will have to give up a lot to get into that.
Exactly.
15, they won that many games?
Yeah, I think they won 9 games.
Minnesota?
Yeah, they won like 8 or 9 games, dog.
Oh, shit. That was low key. I felt like they won like 4 games.
What's the draft here? I'm going to pull up the draft order.
In fucking insane. Come on around. I'll be right back. I'm gonna text Bernie.
Then it said Minnesota's at 18.
18, yeah. Bro.
Now, as for Malik Willis, he's possibly could go to the Cardinals. They're very high on him. Now, as for the Vikings, are emerging as the suitor for Mac Jones as of right now.
Say that one more time. Who is?
The Vikings are emerging as the front runner for Mac Jones. McCorkle!
Figure it out.
Now, as for the Cleveland Browns, they're monitoring Ty Simpson in the draft, and they're also Malik Willis in free agency.
You said the Browns?
The Browns, yes. They want to draft a quarterback in this draft, possibly.
Oh, no, not my
They
dog.
do have 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, no, you ain't lying. They got Jacksonville pick.
Yes, sir. So
Bake said that defense with B. Flores is what kept Minnesota upright. You ain't lying.
yeah. Dennis said he texted Bernie Mac already. Now, as for the Colts and Daniel Jones, they're not going to allow him to hit free agency because they've already started contract extension talks with Danny Dimes. So that's that one there.
Derek said, I watched J Love highlight tape. I was not impressed at all. Boy is trash, overrated, straight up and down, no special effects. He isn't worth it, Dennis. Trust me. Let someone else get him. Uh-oh. Hot take coming in. And Emil said the Browns got 100 quarterbacks.
Really? Well, you know what they say: when you got one, or if you got 100, then you don't got none.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Now,
Hey,
as
what
for
does the saying go? When you got one, when you got more than one, you got none, or something like that.
something like that. Now, as for the
but see, that's the thing is like Dylan, like the unfortunate nature of the lack of melatonin that Dylan Gabriel has. He probably ends up being the guy they go with. Like, I don't know why Shador just won't give him a shot at it. Like, and Watson, I have no idea what they're gonna do with Watson.
they actually going to give him a shot to start.
I mean, they paid him all that money.
It's true. Now, as for the New England Patriots, are unlikely to retain Harold Landry in free agency.
That's crazy. They just traded for him. Oh no, I guess not traded for him. I guess they only brought him in for 1 year.
Now,
get all beat up too.
Now, I mentioned it earlier. The Bears are pushing to sign David Montgomery in free agency.
Wow. Bring him back.
Yes. And there is mutual interest between the 49ers and Joey the Glass Bosa to reunite with his brother.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Not reunite, you mean join his
Just
brother.
to join his brother. Yeah, that was just being, to join his brother. Some brotherly love in San Fran.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. We need Def over
He
there.
stayed healthy last year, so
What the
hey,
hell did?
that's something he did.
People die when they're with the Chargers, so now he wants to go get next to the substation.
That's fine, folks.
Die with the Niners.
Now, as for the Browns, the Cleveland Browns are pursuing left tackle Rasheed Walker. Rasheed Walker? Left tackle. Yeah, Rashid. And as for the Giants, are targeting Tyler Lindenbaum along with 9 other teams who need a center in the draft, in the free agency. So there's 9
league.
And the Texans are one of them
Right.
too.
Hey,
the Texans are one team that are targeting Lindenbaum.
That motherfucker, he gonna break the bank.
Yeah, he's looking at $22 million a year.
No, that means he's gonna go to the Dolphins then because they have all the money.
Fuck, bro.
So do we. But as the Bears are also interested in Trey Henderson. So that's another their correlation there. And the Bears are projected to lose cornerback
Hold on, there's a correlation there?
No, I know that. No,
they probably got some money to spend.
The Bears?
Yeah.
I guess that is the correlation.
I think they the favorite to get Max.
Word.
Yeah.
Max
why wouldn't they give up a bunch of firsts?
Max and Caleb was on the podcast together.
Yeah.
Chopping up isms on my mama, bro.
And we're going back to the Khalil Mack type deal too.
Yeah, he's trying to make a push to get to Chicago.
And the New York Giants are gonna in free agency are gonna heavily pursue David Njoku.
That'd be federal for
the Giants.
Jackson Dart, bro.
It will hurt the Theo Johnson shares. I know that though.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Now, JD, can you please hit that franchise drop, please? Franchise tag drop.
Franchise.
Shout out to the franchise boys.
Now with Derek in the house, the Cowboys are going to put a first or a second round tender on Brandon Aubrey if there's no deal.
Oh shit!
What the fuck? It's like, hey, look, somebody come and get him. It's gonna cost you a first.
Hey, I got a question for y'all, and shout out to the chat too. Y'all can weigh in on this. Who would, if you Uncle Jerry, who would you have rather have signed first, Aubrey or Javonte? Because they just signed Javonte.
Yeah, I know.
I think I would have signed Aubrey.
I would have signed Aubrey,
man. He's the leading scorer on that team.
Hey, bro, that motherfucker, even though he was missing shit last year too, though. 100. I mean, damn near all.
You know what I think last year was? I think that was because he's a full rock star now. He's partying all the time. You know what I mean?
He's known in Dallas.
He's known.
All right.
Now there's pressure on him. He's turned from last night. You know what I mean?
I know with Derek in the house, he's covering his face. He's covering the eyes. Well, let me get to the big news. I'm at a big D pause. The Cowboys are going to tag George Pickens, but George Pickens does not want to be tagged. So he could skip out on the off-season workouts if he gets tagged.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun. Not only the off-season workouts, that motherfucker might skip training camp.
Yeah.
Might not touch the field.
And we hate it when that happens.
His agent is Micah's agent, bruh. And I just put up 1,400 yards and 9 TDs, bruh. And you want me to take a motherfucking discount? My player ain't touching the field because if he get hurt, it's a wrap, bro.
Derek and I were texting, and know what Derek said to me? Pay the fucking man. But Stephen Jones did come out and say he's going to be a Dallas Cowboy going forward. That George Pickens is the plan of the Dallas Cowboys.
And then he said, hold on, Stephen. Stop talking to the media, Stephen. Jerry. It's Jerry's world, not Stephen's world. Okay?
Come on now.
And also in that press
we're gonna pay Aubrey.
and
Oh,
in
that's
that
like
press
the scene
conference,
in The Godfather where Vito had to check Sonny when he spoke out about when I can't think of
he spoke at a little meeting.
The Turkish dude came and offered them the buy-in when they was trying to move to work. And he was like, forgive me, my son, my kids seem that they speak out of turn because they're spoiled. I forgot exactly what Vito said. That was Uncle Jerry telling bruh, hey, bruh, stop speaking out of turn. 100%.
Now, while I'm speaking of the Cowboys, the Cowboys do have two first round picks. They do plan on possibly trading one of those firsts. Stephen Jones says in this upcoming draft.
They letting them know that it's going to the highest bidder.
Stephen,
Derek said I would have
auctioneer.
Right, facts, 100%. Who want to come and get this motherfucker? 100%.
Now, as for the
hold on, Lee, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Derek said I would have signed Aubrey first.
So would I.
And then Bake said the Raiders just let Daniel Carson go. We might be going after Aubrey. And keep him in the dome, 100%.
And that's why he's trying to put his he's hella smart. Uncle Jerry's like, hold on, Steven, stay quiet. I just had an idea. We're gonna put the tender on a first round or a second round because Steven asked me this. Who has been known to draft a kicker in the first round?
Come on now, Sebastian Janikowski.
Yeah.
And then Mark Davis, he's like, I'm gonna do this for my dad.
Cold.
He spins the propeller on his hat.
Oh my mama, you ain't lying.
Now,
Uncle Jerry's the genius.
Derek said Buggy funny as hell with the Uncle Jerry voice. Cold world.
Now, as for the Indianapolis Colts, they are planning to franchise tag Alec Pierce.
Oh, so that might mean that they letting Pittman
28
go.
million? Yeah, Pippin. Pippin?
Pittman's pretty much all but gone, yeah.
Pittman.
He's been linked to the Niners on the on Niners YouTube content creator space. Michael Pittman has.
Now, yesterday,
you know what, too? Hold on, Lee. Michael Pittman, I think he's a great candidate for like doing way better due to change of scenery. Like, you know what I mean? It's been bad for him over there. You know what I mean?
You can come to the Chargers.
You don't want Michael Pittman.
No, I want something young.
QJ.
No, we got KLS. We got Trey Harris. We got a lot of receivers over there.
I think Trey Harris still has some promise. He's a big body guy. You know, sometimes you know what I mean.
He's a speedy kid.
And they drafted him in the second round.
Yeah, he was a second round, just like Ladd. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, they got to see what they can't just burn that. You know, if Harbaugh has anything to do with the draft process, that sucks for them because he wasn't the greatest at the skill positions. You know?
No, he's been letting Ortiz do that, which has been nice.
Like Crabtree and Vern to the Bills. Wasn't Crabtree and Vern already there? Or Vern was there for sure already.
Vern was there. Crabtree. Yeah. Now, as for the Falcons yesterday, they franchised Kyle Pitts. So he's been tagged already.
Hey, look, oh God, I think Kyle Pitts be one of the first ones to sign his tag too, like this year.
For sure.
A bunch issued already.
Yeah, 15, 16, 100%.
Now
he's gonna prove a deal for sure.
Now,
he's gonna pull up in the ghost and inside.
He's like, yeah, that was a close one.
Come on now.
He don't have to sweat.
And the New York Jets, they're going to use the transition tag for Breece Hall.
So he's for sure gone.
Or it's to hold him. See, this is my understanding of the transitional tag. To hold him in place while they try to figure out a deal, otherwise trade him, right?
Or trade him, correct. Yeah, that's correct, William. Now, as for
I'm just assuming that too.
No, that's correct. As
they say, assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Pause.
As for these big players with big contracts, Tully could hit a 4-year, $100 million deal. Gervon Dexter, 3 years for 42.
Oh, that's my man Gervon. Man, shout out
Zach
to my man
Charbonnet
Gervon.
With his injury.
He got Gur in his name.
Zach Charbonnet.
Really angry up there.
Yeah.
Vaughn.
Grr.
Zach Charbonnet could look at 2 years for 21 mil after that ACL injury. Jaden Reed, 3 years, 48 million. Rashid Rice.
Why? Hold on. Why? Why does Jaden Reed deserve that bag?
Because he's
Like
the
that,
only.
why is he projected like that? That's insane to me.
Exactly. And Rashid Rice is
love
projected
Bison.
for Rashid Rice is projected 3 years, 100 million.
I understand that because he's actually talented to me. Not to say that Jaden Reed ain't good. It's
Yeah,
just
that
like he
motherfucker
has-
stay banged up too. As
Yeah,
Jalen Reed
like-
too.
Always.
I guess you're right,
Everything.
right? And he stays other off the field.
Yeah, that motherfucker
too.
stay banged up.
and
Jaden Reed.
And
Yeah, Jaden
Byron,
Reed, no, for sure.
Byron Young, 4 years, 150 million projected for the
I
Rams.
don't think he strung together a season's worth of games in the last 2 years.
Yeah, I think you're right, big bro. 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is he going to get a 38? I guess 48 divided by, I guess it's a 2-year deal. I don't know. I don't get that. Anyway, go ahead. My bad.
And Tank Dell, 4 years, 88 million.
That's projected. I don't even think that's.
Yeah, I was going to say that's kind of crazy because
They're not going to do that.
yeah,
You know
like,
what they're
you're going to
do?
get it for hella
They'll tag
cheaper
him.
because he needs to prove it.
Yeah, and then you
They'll
got
tag him to
Tucker.
pick up his 5th-year option or something. I mean,
Exactly, that's what I'd say. 50. And then you got Tucker.
that's
That was the
ridiculous.
first-
That's
Oh.
stupid. Tank doesn't play football forever. Why are they going to project 88 million for-year
That's what I
extension?
was
That's
just about to say that.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
That's
been
the
what, a
stupidest
year
thing
and a
I've ever
half, to almost 2 years since he played.
That's
Yeah.
the dumbest piece of information I've ever heard. Sorry.
And Tucker Kraft, 4 years, 73 million.
Only thing with him, he's just coming off an injury. But yeah, he from what he didn't show while he's healthy, yeah, he's a baller. He's gonna get
Yeah.
some money.
I just moved him for Bucky.
Oh no.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Wow, that's a damn good move.
Now the Lions are
Rashid White,
he's
Rashad
the
White
ca-
is a free agent.
He's the Scatabo owner. So it wasn't just Tucker. I threw in Tracy too. But
wow, Bernie Mac back-to-back quarterbacks, Lamar and Daniels.
wow, he went rushing to the max. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
Insane.
And then Jay Reed stay in the hospital and Rice stay in the courtroom. Neither will get extensions, Derek said.
Exactly. You know.
No, bro.
No. I disagree. Rice will get an extension on his court date. You know what I mean? You just
Cold world.
it was a bad joke. I had to.
And Minnesota did say Mahomes is off the board to King D. So you got 3 straight quarterbacks.
Oh shit. I have a feeling I know what Steamboat's gonna do here. I can't say it out loud because obviously the player's not doing, but I have a feeling.
Now,
I
as
nailed
for
his James Cook pick. I told that to Dennis. I was like, I think he goes James Cook here.
as for the Lions, they're preparing a record running back deal for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh shit.
He
And
deserves
also-
it. And Monty, they're about to have some more money to spend because Monty's about to be gone.
Yeah, and as for the Jonathan Taylor,
Hey, you know what? Monty, come to the Niners. Fuck that. Fuck Brian Robinson. That I get what we're trying to do there. Let's do it better with Brian with
And-
motherfucking Dave Montgomery, bro.
Jonathan
Come on,
Taylor is extension eligible.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
he,
he could
look, he fizzled out, but I think it had a lot to do with the crash and burn and demise of Danny Dumbass, and then it happened all of that team. But JT, the bigger figure, was going crazy last year.
Yeah.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Now, as
crazy.
3 or 4 TD games last year.
Yeah, he definitely had 4 multiple TD games,
And that's what I said. It's either 3 or
2 or
4
3
games
out
that
of
he had
4
4
was-
TDs with.
Yeah.
as Dennis
That's what
said,
I'm
Diamond
saying,
Joe
bro.
said, Diamond
And
Joe.
you know what's crazy? We have to really duly note this. Something about money does it, right? Hey, look, I gotta go hard this year to get the bag. It
Come on
always
now.
happens, bro. It's crazy. Look at Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
They didn't pick up his 5th-year option. He balled, so he could at least get a contract somewhere else. Or he's happy to get the tag. Hey, $16 million.
And Travis Kelce is trending on toward returning for next year.
It's a fact.
OG.
Come on. He's about to get married.
Yeah, boy.
He in the offseason right now, and then she over there talking about, yeah, and we're gonna go on this tour and this and that and blah blah blah. And he's like, yeah, I think I'm going back again 1 more year. You know what I mean?
Minnesota Den said Diamond Joe said he needs the full 8 hours on his pick. Here
Hey,
goes
Diamond Joe,
comment,
listen.
unfortunately.
Hey, look, hey, Dennis, you have commissioner access. We're gonna need to go ahead just for now, just for this pick only. We're gonna go ahead and change the clock down to 2 hours. All Diamond Joe.
Whoa.
Just for this pick.
That's crazy.
No, it's not. It's a demand.
Force Brez's hand.
It's
You
an
got to
order.
force his hand.
Now-
That's an order.
Make him lay down his cards. Fold them.
Now,
Hey,
as for
look, he's this was crazy though. It's like I guarantee him and Song are gonna go back and forth again because they were on this last pick, and I know who Song was trying to target. That guy's still there. Song's gonna try to get this back to back. Watch.
Oh, they dancing.
Yeah, put the clock down to 1 hour.
Cold world. Hey, this is gonna be the quickest dance ever. Oh, let me tell you. Party over with in one last
Hey,
call.
you got an hour until last call. Hurry.
Now,
Oh,
as
world.
for the largest cap hits pause, Deshaun Massage Watson is 80.7 mil. Lamar is 74.5. Prescott 74 even. Jared Goff 69.6. And Josh Allen 56.3. Those are the largest 26 cap hits.
Damn it.
Yeah, but you know they're all the actual long-term standing existing QBs for those teams. So
Exactly.
you know it makes sense.
Now, JD,
But that's the cap hit, not dead cap if they're because they're not being cut, obviously.
No, that's just cap
that
hit.
can always be restructured.
Yeah, well, we know
Like-
Lamar's is going to have to be.
Yeah, that's easy work.
What'd you say Lamar's was? Is in the 70s?
74.5.
Wowzer.
74 and a half, dang.
Cold
Yeah.
world.
Get in the bag, dang.
Rank in the bank. Oh my, with no agent. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, he does. It's his mama.
His mama. Oh, come on now. Him and his mama.
Yeah.
Shout out to mama.
Now,
LND.
JD,
Oh,
do you mind hitting that trade drop?
You better give my baby his money. I
Come
can
on
feel-
now.
I can hear moms already. Mama don't like that. Mama don't like that. I know. That's not for my baby.
If someone could hit the trade drop.
Yeah, I got you, Lee. Yeah, like Emil said, don't rush it, bro. You gotta let it be smooth. Read the room.
Marinate.
Yeah, let it marinate.
Read the room the same way you read the script. You know what I mean?
Come on now. Here we go.
We got you though, Lee. We love you.
In
Come
these
on
in
now.
the script, we're going to insert little things that says pause 10 seconds.
You know what? I've been doing
Yeah,
that, and I have to follow.
He might read it too. He might pause 10 seconds.
Oh, it's a big
Ron
pause, my friend.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Rob Burgundy was the shit.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy was funny.
Well, which one was it again?
I'll need the trades.
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 Oh, league business.
League business. The Dolphins may trade or cut Minka Fitzpatrick as of this late last night.
Yeah, come and get him for like a 7 right now, and then restructure his existing contract, and no one will do that. You know what I mean?
Well,
So he's about to get cut.
we know the Cowboys. They traded for Logan Wilson last season. Well, he was waived. So there is someone out there.
We'll have fond memories of you, Logan Wilson.
Yeah. The Giants and the Bears have been discussing a Thibodeau for DJ Moore trade.
That's not bad.
Interesting.
That's actually great because then, there goes, obviously Wandale's going to be on the move, right? And they could bring in someone like DJ Moore who has an existing contract that they would be happy to restructure to get him cap friendly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they might even have to. They could probably bring him on for his last year of his contract. But I feel like they'll get more than DJ Moore though. You know what I mean?
They probably have to get like a late,
Like a later pick or something.
Later pick, yeah.
Because Thibodeau still got, he's still got a first round, 5-year contract on him. I think he's going in the year 4 of it right now.
Yeah. Well, the next piece of news is a player that Bogey was
That's crazy.
very hot.
Tibbs.
Browns linebacker J.O.K. will not be returning to football.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. That neck injury, I guess, was just too much.
Yeah, doctors they feared that last year that he might not be able to ever be medically returned. But I mean, that's for the sake of his life. So you know what, man? Hey, live your life, kid. You make some millions of dollars. He just got paid. He had just got paid. And then the following offseason after that, which was last offseason, he was, I guess he was doing like, he got hurt at the end of the year. That's what it was. And then when he was going in to do the surgeries and all that shit, they were already saying back then that they feared this. So,
Well,
hey man, shout out to the kid. At least you're out there with your life, man. You know what I mean?
the Rams are searching for a young quarterback post Stafford. The name that has been attached to the Rams has been the one over in New Orleans. What's his name? The backup.
Who's the Rat Man?
Yes, the Rattler.
That's
McVay thinks he could turn him around. And
McVay's doing that good Hollywood child mizzle.
Damn it.
Okay.
The Hollywood Rams.
I'd be like, give me Davis Mills. I can make it work. I don't know.
Right? Then I'd be like, okay, that sounds extremely arrogant with the Rattler. Huh? Like, listen,
It does.
I can do it with the Rattler. Like, hey, look, get that guy Rattler. I'll win a Super Bowl.
As for
This is
NFL,
this is the she's all that thing. They're like, oh, you see that guy over there.
You
with
can
the
make him
ponytail,
the prom
glasses?
king.
Damn it.
Pluck his eyebrows.
yeah. Now, as for NFL draft,
Swing. Under the moonlight.
They don't make movies like that anymore. Actually, they are. They're going to make Scary Movie 6, I believe, is coming out pretty soon.
I saw that. Yeah.
Tight. Oh, yeah, they got the rights back because you know why? Because bruh got all fucked up. Weinstein.
Oh,
yeah.
Haha, Weinstein is like, yes, let's go in there. Because now the new guys over there will give us our fucking rights to our movie back.
Wow.
Now, as for NFL draft news, Indiana wide receiver.
They pushed them out. I think they put in Kevin Hart, right? And like Charlie Sheen at one point.
Yeah, somebody else is directing it right now. Hold on. You got draft news, Lee? Give me a second.
Yes, sir.
I have a drop for that, at least the sounder for that.
Oh, I love that one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, as for Indiana wide receiver Amar Cooper Jr. could be a round 1 pick.
Where's he playing? Where's he coming
He
out?
played for Indiana. He was with Mendoza. And the Raiders said they would like to pair Mendoza with one of his receivers from college, Indiana.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if it's Cooper or it's the other receiver in the draft, I forget his name. I mentioned it on Tuesday.
So they're just telling everyone they're getting Mendoza for sure, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Now,
We're not only getting Mendoza, we're getting one of his boys.
As for
Allegedly.
Kenyon Sadiq, he's potentially also a first-round pick, a late first. They're saying.
Shit.
The Patriots. Yeah, Josh McDaniels loves having a good tight end. Hunter Henry, he's all right. You know what I mean?
I've seen that motherfucker mocked as high as like 13.
I have too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, facts.
Never mind.
That's just how much this shit is so unpredictable.
We'll know this week. Well, the combine starts Thursday, so we're gonna see it. Yes, that's gonna. I'm looking
Saturday
forward.
Is the quarterbacks, the running backs, and the receivers. I think they said.
I'm looking forward to watching Thursday, which is defensive line, and then Sunday, which is offensive line. Those are the 2 days I'm most intrigued about watching.
That's right, fella.
How you feel?
Because those are team needs that we need. It's defensive line.
Okay, that's why.
That's how I'm looking at. That's how I'm looking at the combine. I watch it all, but those are the 2 most important days for me to watch.
You scouting for the podcast?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The underwear Olympics.
Banks said the Joker will be missed. He's a tackling machine. Come on now.
I know, man. Shout out to JOK, man.
Look how they doubled it up with. Look how they doubled it up with the Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year, the following year that Brett got hurt.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Schwarzenbanger.
Now, as for Oregon
Carson.
safety,
Schwarzenbanger.
Facts.
Oregon safety Dylan Themian has a lot of top 20 buzz. Now the Giants are comfortable drafting Caleb Downs at number 5.
Yeah, see, that's a top 5 pick for a safety.
Yeah.
They've been having that motherfucking mocked high as well, too, bro. Banks said, who is saying this? No one, not anyone in the Raiders top management. talking about bringing in the I think the wide receiver, whatever we was talking about with the what you say the Indiana
He has
wide receiver name?
satellite style
I mentioned
ears.
it Tuesday. I had all the news in my. It was Amar Cooper Jr. And it was
He said, why would the Raiders tell people who are we taking him
they
for
ain't
sure?
gonna say who they're taking in the draft.
Yeah.
They said they would
It's
like
probably
to
a beat reporter or something. Well, see, here's the thing, Lee. He'll get the blurbs,
That's
everything in the
me.
blurb, except for the person's name on purpose. Like I'm like, just put the name in there. You know what I mean? So we can.
Oh, I will do that next time. I'm not probably.
We could also because we want to build a track record too of like some of these guys is cap. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Don't just grab a blurb because
No,
it's like,
I'll put from now on. I'll have the names.
I mean, granted, they're all worth talking about if the ones that you be grabbing. But a lot of times, we're saying like, that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Like,
no, let me put that in my notes. Then.
I mean, with the Raiders situation in Mendoza, you could kind of tie that correlation in there because they don't have no wide receivers in it. And you got Chaz Surratt, who is a top wide receiver that they've been talking about as a prospect. And then I'm not too familiar with.
They have Jack Besh. He's the best.
You're the best around.
Oh my!
Now,
I kind of understand the correlation for sure.
The Chiefs are also interested in Carnell Tate at number 9.
Yeah, if they
at
get
wide
ETN,
receiver.
Yeah, if they get ETN, bro, they definitely can go whatever they want to.
Mm-hmm. Now, Jeremiah Love and Arvell Reese will be running at the combine. Arizona State, Jordan Tyson, he's skipping workouts. And as for Ruben Bain Jr., he's skipping the combine altogether.
They say that Jordan Tyson has a injury track record.
Yeah, so he don't want
to
try to get hurt doing workouts.
Hey, you know who else they got in this wide receiver class, y'all? Trey Lance's little brother.
Oh, word?
Oh my mama.
I don't want him.
You don't want to trade 3 picks and move up and grab them?
No, just 2. Just 2 picks. You know what? I almost guarantee, like that kid, the outlook for that kid, at least he has a big bro to tell him like what, like like, hey, don't do this, like don't make the same mistakes I did, or maybe at least he has that going, right? But I almost guarantee.
Don't wash your hair with Nair.
Don't enter the draft until you got at least 30 college games under your belt.
Well,
hey yo, Trey Lance's thing has been thinning. I remember that movie Thinner.
Caleb Williams is off the board. Caleb Williams was drafted.
That motherfucker ran into a car and it is Thinner.
Oh man, that was a good one, right? Bogart liked that one.
Andy Reid is going. Andy Reid will miss the combine after he had a knee procedure, so he'll miss that. Now, as for the Falcons, they're very cautious with Michael Penix Jr. due to his injury history. So we shall see what the Falcons do at the quarterback position.
And you know what's crazy? You have Kevin Stefanski there. Kevin, this is a very strong correlation to retain Corky Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
As much as like I would, because that's why I think like the rumors are so strong with Mac Jones to the Vikings, because I think Kirk Cousins will be retained because he played with Stefanski for a few years over there in Minnesota, and they got to the playoffs. They won a playoff game together. Like I feel like.
But if my rebuttal to that is that if I'm Quirky Kirk and me and Arthur Blank got it writing on the wall that look, bro, you finna release me. Why would I want to play here for 5, 6, 7 games? And I know Penix is coming back. I showed y'all that I'm worthy of at least one more year as a full-time.
I think if they was to retain him, because if they was to retain him, I think this is what they do. Stefanski goes, "This is my guy." You know what I mean? Like. But see, that's the thing too. Is like, what do you sign Kirk Cousins back for, right? Because now he's getting you're double paying him because no matter what, it's supposed June 1st cut. So if they re-sign him to a new deal, he's still getting the dead cap money that they owe him, right? So he could double dip with them. They could probably pay him.
But he does have the best agent.
Yeah, no, for sure. My thing is that if I'm him, I'm trying to play. I'm not trying to temporarily play. That's the only thing about that. Okay. If they tell me that they gonna flat out cut me, you know what I mean, and I get to pick where I want to play, man, fuck that. I'm trying to go somewhere where I'm finna get 16 games, 17 games.
Okay, here's my rebuttal to that is that if and when, maybe this is not so much of a rebuttal as an asterisk, if and when they retain Kirk, that would tell me, that's a tell that Penix probably not going to play this year.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah, so it would probably be a 1 year thing. And like, then you would have Penix going into year 4 of his rookie deal, of his, you know, and you'd still be able to have that 5th year option. So I kind of, and which is crazy because poor organizations handle things poorly, and they definitely handled this whole entire.
Hey, big bro, all those, you ain't never lie when it comes to track records. Certain organizations are just fucking terrible at handling business, bro.
Atlanta's one of them. That's for damn sure.
Cold world.
Now the Miami Dolphins are considering moving forward at quarterback. Also, Quinn Ewers.
That's right.
Wow.
Try and see what you got in the young boy. I think he was like a 4th round pick, 5th round pick last year. So yeah, see what you can get out of Brad. 100%. And they're in cap hell too. 100%. So how they gonna get Malik Willis if they in cap hell? They still got to cut.
Quinn Ewers was all right.
Yeah, he was all right. He was.
Minnesota Den said Caleb Williams is off the board. That's 4 quarterbacks right there.
Okay, and there it is. So I should. Who would I say to? So I would be on record because I had him going James Cook and Caleb Williams if Joe Burrow didn't make it back to him.
I think you said Song. I think you was talking to Song about that.
I was talking to Song about that shit, yeah.
Bake said that.
I'm pretty good at predicting like my guys, but it's like because it's not like I'm like, oh, okay, if you want Caleb Williams, go get this guy right now. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's like, oh, I think he might be looking at Caleb, or oh, I think. Like his Diamond Joe's always the value-based guy, and if it's a dynasty, that will, you know, play a factor too. But it's like, you know, I've looked at those receivers there. Diamond Joe's not paying up this price for those receivers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Especially,
especially since we got the kickers and punters in that league. 100%. You can always go nail down some later round receivers. Pause.
And then there's the plethora of veterans too, though. You know what I mean?
100%. And then you also be able to scoop the motherfuckers that's sliding on the running backs or the tight end.
Caleb, who's going into year 3, and he's with Ben Johnson. That's a great pick. Good shit.
100%. Bake said Tyson is the best wide receiver in the draft.
I can see the Raiders. If they. I can see them getting aggressive, like trading back in too. Honestly, they get Mendoza, then they go. You know what I mean? Or because like, okay, when if this true of them saying, oh, yeah, they might go get one of his boys. That's like super later. That's like a 4th, 5th round guy. You know what I mean? Like, and Brock, but also at the end of the day, Brock Bowers is gonna be the focal point. You know what I mean? And Genty.
100%. They're gonna have to get their line right. They line right, straight too. 100%. Because you definitely want to get try and get Genty the ball. And he was killing it in the PPR for the last like 4-5 games as well. So you know, what I mean, he is a dual threat or a 3-down running back. So
played receiver and quarterback, right?
Kubiak is gonna find a way to get him the ball for sure. 100%. Only thing is, last year with Seattle, you know, it was a 50-50 split between those running backs over there. So are we going to see a 50-50? Huh?
How come? I'm sorry. This is me just crying out loud. How come we don't have the head coach who's part of the father-son Super Bowl champion having motherfuckers, man? How come we're not that?
Come on now.
Kubiak and his pappy got one. And his pappy got one as a backup twice.
Yeah, you ain't lying, big bro. Them is facts, dog. Yeah. That shit hurt, bro. Oh, my mama.
You know what? I trust our organization. We're not the Falcons or no disrespect to Banks, but we're not the Raiders or no disrespect to kid of the Jets. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that's what always makes me be able to go to sleep at night. I'm like, we're going to be all right.
My opinion is with the Niners, of course, the leads in the Super Bowl, but just the tenure of Shanahan and fucking Lynch and York is that they blow draft picks.
Yeah, they do. There's such a Sagittarius Bogart, huh?
No.
Not trading picks, drafting bust.
On like, and that's what I'm saying about Sagittarius Bogart. Like, I really like this kid right here. I'm taking him. And they're like, no, don't do it. Trust me. And then like, don't bring it up later when I'm wrong. Don't bring it up. I remember Steamboat Joe in 2018. I think we were like in round 5 in a 14-team league, and I go Corey Davis, and then he roasted me for that for like 3 years.
Yeah, that motherfucker was a top 5 pick when he got drafted.
Yeah, and I got him in the 5th round.
I understand. Everything,
but he was the 5th round of the 14-team leaguer. But he's like, I don't think anyone in the history of ever was looking at Corey Davis in that 5th round, bro. Like, it's like after the fact. You know what I mean? But I needed to be told shit like that because I was just so big on Corey Davis because they just got Matt LaFleur, who just came over from Atlanta, having a Julio Jones with Shanahan, granted. You know what I mean? I was just all about it.
Come on now.
Now, as for
that type of capital on a wide receiver, bro, I understand it. You know what I mean? For real, dog. You think that motherfucker is going to project out to be something nasty, bro.
And I ain't going to lie. Corey Davis, him specifically, is the reason why I stopped fucking with player profile. Because I used to love player profile. And it was like, he was profiling his player comp. Like, I would always go straight to the player comp. His player comp was Terrell Owens. I was like, oh, I love this kid now.
Oh, world.
And I was like, oh, you're getting Matt LaFleur, who just came from Shanahan, having Julio Jones for 3 years together. I was like, oh, and like, it just didn't. He went over there and did Derrick Henry shit. You know what I mean? That's what happened there.
But see, the only thing with like Corey Davis and with that comp, you know what I mean? And this is just
the size and build.
This is just hindsight, though. Like, right? Julio, top 5 pick. They traded up to go get that boy, and that boy went to Alabama. T.O., damn near undrafted or a 6th round pick with no name, no expectation. Corey Davis went to a small school and was a top 5 pick. So the expectation and, you know, just him maybe not wanting to strive to meet those expectations. I ain't trying to speak for Brett, but the writing on the wall was there for us fantasy players because that's what, you know, he profiled to be. You know what I mean? And I learned that from doing when we was doing content with Jay Love. 100%. That motherfucker, he be knowing how to project them players when we do this dynasty content. So shout out to the young boy Jay Love.
Matter of fact, Jay Love. So when I hit him with the invite to the 14 team, I go, hey, same shit but 14. He's like, I'm fucking in. That was exactly
ready to swing his fucking sword.
Yeah, he joined right away.
And he is the champion of Boomerday too.
Yeah, and I go, so speaking of the Boomerday, he goes, just do me a favor, Bogey. And this is the text, right? I'm like, okay, what? Question mark. And then he makes me wait like 10 minutes, or he's probably doing something there at work or whatever. Then he texts me back finally. Just don't do what you did in the Boomerday.
What was that?
Well, because, you know, I went there. I was like, out of all my leagues, you know, I always do Bogart things. And there I was like, I'm going to do something.
Oh, trading and shit.
Super young team. And I was going to try to like tank all year. You know what I mean? Well, first I was going to try to compete with this super duper young team. Like I was building a super dynasty team. Like I went super dynasty.
That's what I did in that league, big bro. I did the exact same
but you competed. Like I was trying to compete. And I lost like 7 matches by 10, like 20 or less points. So it's like it was a difference of like, oh, I made the wrong IDP start or something. But by the time I got to week 6, I was like 2 and 4. I was like, all right, we're doing this right. You know what I mean? And I didn't even do it right because I wanted to get the 101. I got the 102. So here we are.
That ain't bad though, bro. If you don't need no running back, you ain't got to worry about it.
Well, here's the thing. I would like to get a running back. I do.
Who got the 101 in that league?
Like Basil Tootin and like Javonte Williams.
Who got the 101 in that league?
A guy who only has one quarterback, and he's a Raider fan.
Oh,
my man Jay Breeze. My man Jay Breeze.
Hey, bro, finna fall to you.
Yeah, he is. I'm pretty confident about it.
Well, there's a sneaker.
Unless he trades for a QB.
We talking
unless he trades for a QB in the Boomerday. You know what I mean? Then that fucks me. Yeah. And for the last 3-4 weeks, me and him been trying to go back and forth, trying to acquire each other's first round pick.
Oh, my mama. To solidify those 2 picks.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama, to solidify for Mendoza and Jay Love. And you don't need no quarterback, so you can go get the best one. You don't need no quarterback in that league.
I have JJ as the 3rd, so I was trying to I was kind of dirty Mac, and I was like, here's JJ McCarthy and Colston Loveland because he wanted Colston Loveland. So I'm like, here's JJ and Colston Loveland for that first pick. Take care of it, Brett. I'm like, now you got a QB, you're good. Like I'm like,
oh my mama.
And he wants he countered it, but he wanted McConkey. I was like, I can't do that.
That motherfucker, hey, he lucky. I was able to get the first round for Daniel Jones in the middle of the season, because if I would have been going into this off season with Daniel Jones, I got Dak, I got JD5, I got Tyler Shook, I got
you got guys over there.
Yeah, I got bodies, and I got 2 first-round picks. I got 2 third-round picks, and I got all my picks. So I got ammo, bro. But I'm thinking about drafting all those picks, bro. 100%.
Yeah, because we're doing dynasty things and that
going BPA. If I should get to trading picks, I think I might try and acquire some 2027 picks. Oh my mother.
Now, as for a sneaker company is suing Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce for trademark infringement.
What?
Yes, sir. 1587 is a sneaker company, and that's the name of their restaurant.
Yeah, but sneakers and food is completely done different.
No, but if you have the
patent,
you have the what is it called?
The patent.
Well, here I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna tell you how my
if you own the fictitious name of 1580, whatever the fuck it is, then
1587,
see, like with my thing, when I got the Heart to Start trademark, Brad was like, look. He was like, look, bro, when you get this trademark, you got to tell me what this is for, because if it's being used exactly for what you have it for, then they can't use it. You feel me?
You know what it is, though? They got a bag over there.
This entertainment, and I told him this is for a podcast, so it says it specifically on my trademark paperwork. You know what I mean? That's why when he said it's a shoe store, but also they're in the business of selling food, the food industry.
Shoe fly. Don't bother me. That's what they've been to hit him with, man. Hey, you know what though, too? They might even just be. A lot of times you have these pro bono lawyers that go, "Oh, look what they're doing over here, and look who owns it. They got a bag," and like they're just gonna push the issue and it just gets settled out. And part of the settlement will be like, you can't sue me for this using his name. Or if they, because more than likely it'll be a settlement that's non-disclosed too, and they'll probably just give them like $1 million or something. Like, here, shut up. You know what I mean?
They like the numbers. So say like if the shoe store, their numbers are like the name of the store is just the numbers, or vice versa, or a mixture of written out and numbers, and in the steakhouse is a mixture of numbers, and you know what I mean. It's like it's different.
They could just change it to 8715. They wanted to.
Come on now.
But it's the quarterback.
Yeah, well.
The quarterback. Here's what he could do. He come back next year, his last year, and change his jersey number, Travis Kelce. Then they change it to 1588 or something.
Yeah.
Now, what do they be wearing? 86 and 87, huh?
15 and 87, correct, yeah.
No, I'm talking about tight ends be usually wearing like 87,
80s,
86.
6.
I've
yeah, it's
in
the high 80s. 88 is one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, 88s and 89s are.
It's also receivers too.
We're talking like 85 to 88. You know what I mean? So yeah, they got something. He has some wiggle room there. You know what I mean?
Well, as for league rules, the tush push is not expected to be banned.
Of course not, but they're definitely enforcing it more and more, because even. Look at the percentage hit rate for the Eagles. It dropped like 30% from like 90 something to it damn near dropped from 100, like high 90s to 70 something. You know what I mean?
Also,
still a high success rate on that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Also, the catch rule adjustments were discussed.
Oh no! So we're discussing.
We'll never know what a catch is.
Exactly, and there's no.
Back in my day, when the ball was in your hands, that was called a catch.
Come on now.
There's no.
Hold on real fast. Let me get through this. Banks said Spytech this morning said that he is comfortable taking a vet QB to start ahead of the rookie. I ain't mad at that. Definitely give the young boy some time to breathe.
The combine starts on Thursday.
Could be the tuna fish.
It's
I'm not mad at that either.
King is Thursday to Sunday.
Because if you take a veteran QB and you revive that motherfucker in your system, and you take Mendoza, you know what I mean? That means that, you know, quarterbacks go down in any given fucking moment 100%. And then that motherfucker, if he make it through the whole season and he ball out like Mac Jones 100%, you done got yourself a quarterback in the room, you know what I mean, for dirt cheap. Now you about to flip this motherfucker for a whole, maybe a third, fourth round, second round, 100%. So I am not mad at that. 100%, bro.
Now there's going to be no major kickoff changes in 2026. Replay officials may gain authority to flag non-football acts. They're going to aiding the runner rule has been discussed, and the NFL is also studying shoulder pad requirements, making adjustments to the shoulder pads. And there's also no playoff seeding changes yet, but it's also tied to the 18-game season talks. So there will be seeding changes when it turns into an 18-game schedule.
So what that means, they gonna reseed once the playoffs come? Because
when we get the 18-game schedule.
Yeah. So I mean, so is that what the rumor is that they're gonna do reseeding? Because from my understanding, they don't do reseeding as the playoff once we get to the playoffs right now. That's like with how a motherfucking team can go under 500 and win their division and get the home game and get the fourth place standing because they won a division. So that I'm thinking that's what they're thinking about doing, because how the fuck does even though the division winner is 7-9 or whatever the shit can go, but you got the fifth seed that is 10-6, 11-5 or whatever the fuck can be, and that motherfucker don't get a home game because this motherfucking team, even though they won the division, they under fucking 500. That is bullshit. 100%.
Now, Rajon Rondo, the NBA star, is the number one U.S. flag football quarterback in the country.
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. He's the number one ranked quarterback.
Hey, he taller than the motherfucker, just slinging it out.
Dog, man. University of Kentucky, great, dog. 100%. NBA champion with the Celtics, man. Part of the big three, even though they don't call him the big three. But he made sure the big three
was the
ball when they needed the ball 100%. Shout out to my dog, Rajon. 100%.
Now, as for YouTube, is negotiating with the NFL for additional game package. They want to get more games.
I think I'm making the big jump to YouTube TV finally.
I ain't mad at you, big bro. That shit, that's what I got.
I'm tired of like we go half on the cable, and like my girl's the only one like that still lives in the scheduled program world, and she didn't even watch the schedule. She's just, I want to have my DVR. I'm like, YouTube has the same shit.
Yeah, you got unlimited DVR on YouTube.
That's what I told her. And she's like, really? And then I said, look, just look into it. I've been telling her this shit. I've been trying to cut the cord for some years now. Like Diamond Joe, he jumped ship a couple years ago. He's like, bro,
that's how long we had it.
Yeah.
We about 3 years.
And I was like, I'll just pay for better internet. I'm like, if I'm gonna pay for that,
what is it?
You can keep your Comcast internet if you like it.
I'm still gonna keep them for
everything.
What is it for a year?
What do you mean? Oh, it's like $85 for a month. So
I'm paying
about $1,200 a year, a little under $1,200 a year, $1,000 a year.
About $1,000 a year, yeah.
A little under $1,000.
I'm paying a few.
And it just depends on what package you get. Pause, because I got the basic package. Pause, because I got I fuck with Stream East. Like we was trying to get the Clarissa Shields shit on Saturday, and I couldn't get the shit to pop up, or Sunday, whatever that was. But that's the only thing that I couldn't get to pop up. And then one of the live streams all of us was on last year or early this year. I'm watching the motherfucking Royal Rumble on the streaming, so I got the basic package, 100%.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So the Red Zone, I'm right here while we doing our stream on Sundays. The Red Zone is on my iPad.
Yeah, you can get Red Zone through. I can get Red Zone through YouTube Joint too, right?
Yeah, it's an extra $15 a month though.
Yeah,
the sports
package. You just get it for the couple months, if that. Yeah. I'm not mad at that.
Well, I
was paying not $10 a month, whatever it was.
And that's all.
That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is over there, $10. But I ain't had that shit in so long since I had Stream East on my mouth. Yeah. Fuck that.
Am I crazy? I don't mind paying for it. because I feel like I'm supporting like my guy, even though it doesn't go to what's his name, Hansen.
Oh yeah,
I love Scott
working
Hansen.
at
That's my
8
guy.
straight hours of
Like we don't kick it with
nonstop
Brett.
football.
I wonder how many people yelled at him when they see him 7 hours. They just see him in public. You're that guy. The 7 hours guy.
And that's all the news I have.
There it is.
Shout out to the ears to the streets, man.
Yeah,
Here
man.
we go, right here, big bro.
But over the next couple of days, there's going to be news flying with the new calendar year coming up soon. So
Right.
stay tuned because our
That's
next
good.
show is going to be a good one.
That shit right around the corner.
That's like
For
2
real.
weeks from today. It's 2 weeks from today, right?
Yeah.
King D said he liked Andrew Siciliano better. I remember Big Ears.
I like this Siciliano better too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I ain't
Put
gonna hold
that
you.
on. Well, I
Yeah.
saw that picture this morning in the thread. I would love to put that on.
Shout out to King D. You ain't like Andrew Siciliano was the baddest motherfucker ever. And I feel like Scott Hansen, he is
I'll
like,
be right back, y'all.
again, Scott Hansen is like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's because they have like unremarkable features. They look like guys. If they didn't do the hosts of the show, those are guys you could walk down past the street and you couldn't even describe them. Like they're kind of unremarkable. I think it's like they found the best replacement as far as looks wise goes, right? Because they just look like regular average dudes. But I have grown fond of Scott Hansen as well. But yeah, I forgot about Andrew Siciliano there, man. Shout out to Brett. Man, okay, I'm not back on until Hella picks. This is dope though. We got motherfuckers that's securing their QBs. I like it. Look at Bernie Mac, and he's got the top. Bernie Mac, he got 2. He's at the top of the 3rd. So that's where he attacks his first skill guy, I'm sure. Right, smart guy. And it looks like a lot of these skill guys might start falling if we do get a QB run here. Or that's semi. Running back run. We still got the high end tight ends too as well, potentially, like that they usually go in this range right here. So I'm excited for making my trade now, selfishly speaking. It's like I don't got to pick till late in the 3rd, the 3-10 and a 14 teamer. So it's quite the journey that we're on right now. Shout out to everybody that joined the F12 league. I was gonna call it Fuck 12. It is called Fuck 12, but I'm like, if we keep showing it and it says Fuck 12 on it, like on the screen, like I was like, okay, so we'll just put F12. But also for those that don't know, F12, obviously a key on the keyboard. Back in the days, Pro Tools, the F12 was the button you press and it started recording. Hit F12. You know what I mean? So there was like, there's little, I'm always a double, quadruple entendre individual, but also fuck 12. It's not a 12 team. Fuck 12. Fuck police. The bad ones, right? But because it's the 14 team leaguer, so fuck 12. Look at that. That's how the mind of Bogard works. Yeah, this one's crazy. really not playing here.
Oh, stupid work.
You got lunch coming up pretty soon, Peacock?
Yeah, in a little while.
What you thinking today?
Probably, I don't know. I've just been, I've been going through like a cycle of stuff because of my stupid cholesterol. So it's basically like sandwich shops or chicken salad factory places. So
I was gonna say I've been on like loaded salads. Like we got this place called Jack's out here, and they got like steak salads and shit.
oh,
Been
nice.
on that, and then Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A, their salads are bomb. But it's like Spanish is like dub. You know what I mean? It's like 15 and some change. And I'll be getting extra shit like extra bacon Damn, them Chick-fil-A's salads hit.
Yeah, no, I usually do. Like if I don't run home and make something homemade or whatever, or have a protein shake or whatever here at the office, I have a bunch of oatmeals and protein bars and stuff like that. But otherwise, I'll pick up a chicken grape and pecan on a croissant, or a turkey wrap, or I'll do a smoked turkey, sliced turkey sandwich from a barbecue joint. Or
You know what I've been feeling, bro? I haven't had this in a while, but like I need a gyro place around here, bro.
oh, so we have that's my go-to, but the closest one is like way over there where I live, like 30 minutes away from work.
Okay.
So I usually do those in the evenings, like if we're not cooking at home and I have the kids with me or whatever. Like I take this, it's like a food hub joint. It's called the Mercado District, and you go inside. It's a bunch of places to eat, and there's like, everybody can have their pick.
Like a giant food court type.
Yeah, it's a giant food court, and then they have shops, whatever, right? But that place has the Arabian taco place, so I get my gyros and my shawarma there.
Yeah.
And the kids will get their sushi.
What is shawarma? It's the flatbread?
They have flatbreads too.
No, but what is a shawarma?
It's the way that they have the meat. It's like thinly sliced, like the way that they do the lamb. You know what I mean? But you can do a beef one, you can do a chicken one, and they just kind of like make the meat that same like flat, sliced, rolled out kind of deal.
Cool.
We made some at home the other day. My wife did, and they came out exactly like the food truck. I was like, oh damn, this is dope.
Badass.
So I've been eating Greek. I've been eating a lot of Greek style stuff lately.
I love hummus and shit like that.
Yeah, that's snacking on stuff like that. A lot of fruits, a lot of mixed nuts. Pause.
What was it? The tzatziki is
tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki sauce is the shit.
Cucumber tzatziki sauce is my shit, bro.
They have a fresh like cucumber sauce that they throw in at that joint. Also, I like to put that on everything. It makes everything taste real fresh. So I've been eating Arabic food, a lot of Arabic food lately.
I mean, shit, them motherfuckers live a long time too, because they eat like they don't eat a vast variety. They keep it contained. What they, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to stay away from
like
processed stuff, fast foods, as much as I can. As much as I can.
I know. You know what? You know what's crazy is like I'm trying to be conscious for me, but it's like the kids want McDonald's. Like, I just buy McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, maybe they shouldn't eat McDonald's so much.
Yeah.
So their gut biomes don't get all adjusted to it. Like, the goddamn nuggets. You know what I mean? Like, putting something in those chicken nuggets, man. The McDonald's one specifically. It's so good.
The wife brought a 20-piece with a bunch of fries the other day, and I didn't touch none of it. I was like, I'll taste half of this apple pie.
Apple pie.
I touched none of that other stuff. I was like, I'll be right back. And I went to the barbecue joint and I picked up a sandwich for $8 and I came back. And those things are big. It's a big sliced turkey sandwich. Actually, that's probably what I'm gonna have today. Craving one.
So it's like a barbecue sauce type of joint.
There's
or you going like deli style, like turkey.
There's a barbecue place every like 3 blocks, and everybody does. Yeah, we're in Texas, bro, and so this ain't no deli meat. This is
you go outside, you can smell that motherfucker cooking.
Somebody woke up at 6 a.m. and started barbecuing that shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Smoking, barbecuing, all of it.
Smoked juicy turkey breast, baby.
And it's the healthy thing. See, that's dope, because then that's when turkey breast is hella good, when it's juicy.
Yeah.
So
I don't like that brioche bun.
That's why I don't like chicken breast as much as turkey breast.
Brioche bun with some onions and some pickles, jalapeno, and barbecue sauce, and that's my lunch. I don't do no sides, like nothing, no extras, nothing, just the sandwich and water.
Man, with jalapenos. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm probably gonna go do that in a bit now. I convinced myself to take a lunch. No, it's because it's Tuesday, so my son needs to get to karate early, so I think my wife will pick him up, which means I can take a regular lunch instead.
Your son's the black belt.
Yeah, he is. It's crazy.
You gotta be careful, man.
No shit.
You know what I mean?
I do.
He's
really.
trained. He's trained. He's trained with the best.
He's trained for fucking 8 years almost. And so he started doing, today's his second time at the XMA, which is like extreme martial arts class. And they started teaching him like flips and handstands and like all these other things, the tumbling part of it.
They try to teach him how to be a real ninja.
Yeah, for sure. What the fuck was that? Fire weather watch. Fire weather watch issued for the next 30 hours.
What is that? What did they say?
Fire watch.
Whoa. Is that because of everything that's going on in the world right now?
I think it's just because of the dry atmosphere, the weather. Like it hasn't rained out here in a minute.
Well, because you know how like they're like lighting hella shit on fire everywhere.
That too.
I was like, they would have just called it that though. Right?
I'm like 10, 15 minutes away from Reynosa, so.
Oh yeah, you were saying you can smell in the air quality too, huh?
Yeah, it was bad for a while. It finally cleared up a little. We're getting there.
Well,
people still going to Mexico a lot though, doing things.
Regular business as usual.
Yep.
I think it's the non melanins that will probably hold off going right now. Everyone else
yeah,
it's us. We're good.
Non-melanins.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. That's what it be.
Right. Shout out to the non-melanins. I love y'all too. Love all people. That's what it should be, right? Ooh. If you ain't trading, you ain't trying. Plain Jane.
Yeah, I already wrote it down.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. Yes, it's gonna happen.
Working on that comic shit right now.
So I have this idea, right? And I was pitching it to my man Block because then, you know what I'm saying? We got a project that already finished. And that's the one I want to do, like the Trading Places type of thing. Like the cover of Trading Places. But it's like, or I'll play on that, but it's me and my boy.
Oh, what was homie's name?
Irv the
no, from Trading Places. Cousin. Or am I thinking the wrong show?
The Trading Places was the Eddie Murphy, and I thought you were talking about the other guy, the white guy. It was Eddie Murphy, and who? So now I'm trying to remember. Jamie Lee Curtis was in the movie too. Anyways, they switched places. Like these two billionaires, Mortimer and the other guy. You know the ones in Coming to America.
Yeah.
Remember the bums, because that was them. Like, oh, we're back, Mortimer. Because they had lost all their money, but they bet $1 against each other. I bet you $1 we could take a nobody and make him a Wall Street tycoon. So then, boom, enter nobody, quote unquote, to them, Eddie Murphy's character, and then like the white dude, Wall Street guy who's already balling out. That was working for these two guys. They like kind of traded places with these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good movie. I hadn't seen it since I was a kid, though. I remember watching all the cool '80s movies on the box, the black box.
On the box.
But yeah, man, you know, babe, the motherfucking this what is it called? The Underwear Olympics. We got the Combine coming up, right?
Underwear.
We'll probably be doing random coverage of that. I mean, obviously we're gonna be live this Friday for Wake Your Game Up. So, you know what I mean? We'll be covering. We'll be simultaneously covering whatever Combine shit that's going on. Shit, we might fuck around and pop it off on Thursday. You never know. You know, everybody just stay tapped in. You know what I mean? NeonPeacockMerch.com. You know what I mean? We there's gonna be some future changes and new designs, so just always stay tapped in with NeonPeacockMerch.com. And yeah, man, you know what I mean? Friday, catch us Friday for sure. If not, maybe we'll surprise and do some coverage on Thursday for the
and we're bringing episode 22 on Friday of the Power.
Oh yeah, there you go too. Yep, episode 22 Friday of the Power Hour. Let's go. The charge.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
See y'all boys later this week. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Be safe out there.
Yo, you guys stay safe. Have a blessed day.
100%. Sandwich, give me money.
Yes.
Come on now.
I'm about to do the same right now.
Facts.
Peace.
Dang.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Yeah. I run a tight ship, loose lips sink ships, run shit, dripping like a runny faucet, let that sink in. Table full of bosses at the meeting, double crosses, and we gon' have to toss you off the deep end, baller blockers. They tryna block my shine, solar eclipse. I'm a mobster and a doctor. I prescribe your daily fix. From the tech mecca, we lit, we see chips. Bench presser pumping this weight, the bees flip. Don't let the tech stretch you talking that shit, get greenlit. Silly suckers tried to ride my wave, got seasick. How I'm living, counting this chicken, we out eating. AM to the PM every day, carpe diem. Yeah, I'll tell you about that money off top, Bogart, gotta feed somebody. Look, I don't know nothing except make more money. If you ain't got no money, then you ain't nobody. Money is a religion, righteous cause for sinning, riding for the cause, we've been down from the beginning. 100 miles are running, all your mouths are running. If you ain't talking money, then you ain't saying nothing. Yeah, we finna ball like recess. Stash bands in the wall and the heat vents. Vacuum seal so the smell don't seep in. I represent the underworld, this ain't no secret. Stay 10 toes down, both feet pressed. Duck the alphabet, boys, cover up my feet prints. They know my name, I'm heavy in this game, knee deep in this thing. I ain't just get my feet wet. We way fresher, so they got vendetta. So we keep stick with us, leave you with a leaky defense. How I'm living, counting this chicken, we out eating. AM to the PM every day, carpe diem. Yeah, I'll tell you about that money off top, Bogart, gotta feed somebody. Look, I don't know nothing except make more money. If you ain't got no money, then you ain't nobody.